Basement level vibes with another one, straight up blackness aye. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, we have to gather wrong, grab a seat and sit down, pay attention. Education, liberation, we have to stand strong. Benskop upon the radio, lively up the program. Everybody call somebody and let them turn and tune and pon the radio and catch the boom song. We boom it up already, we have to boom it up again. Expose and reveal them. Who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965, I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data. I have none.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
So if I got children, I must suffer them to take what I don't want to eat for myself. That is totally wrong.
What?
And the parents got to stand up.
Rhonda, really thank you for taking time out. I'm not going to let you go now. I know you're a very brave person. You're out there in front of GCOM. We're not seeing a lot of people out there, but give us an update on the protests every week in front of GCOM.
Tuesday we had 8 persons. Essentially.
One second, Rhonda. I kind of like, honestly, I like that laugh. I'm going to rephrase, I'm going to ask the question again. And
man, don't make me laugh, man. I tell you.
Rhonda, 1 second. 1 second, Rhonda. I'll ask you the question.
Take responsibility. Yep. We want you to look out for us. We do not want no segregation. No. We are one people. And if we're going to do it, let's do it together. Because we have respect for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. But if I could have a point of privilege, This is a family dialogue. If one person wants to talk longer, I am available to listen. So we're going to do this like we're sitting in the kitchen. I want to hear from you. I want to know the challenges. And so
One hundred thousand plus jobs are available in Guyana. Now let's start the program off with that. Where in Guyana can you find 100,000 jobs? First of all, Irfan Ali, just as he got off of those 19 fraud charges, let's not forget it, 19 fraud charges, he announced that the PPPC regime will create 50,000 jobs. Let Irfan Ali, let those Pakus in the PPP regime, let them give you guys, all of you, 50,000. I don't know. I barely probably have a couple of people watching, right? I don't know. It's okay, right? But 50,000 jobs, 50,000 jobs. Let them give you guys the breakdown. The sugar workers don't work. The bauxite workers hardly got stuff. Nobody cares about them in the regime. What sort of jobs are they talking about? You can't even go around leave the cathedral guys alone. Maybe that's what the government is talking. They're going to create 50,000 workers around the cathedral. Not customers, 50,000 workers around the cathedral. Is that what they're talking about? Anybody in the audience, where are those jobs? 50,000. Let us give a breakdown. Do they have 50,000, 10,000 jobs in Linden? No, they don't. Do they have 5,000 jobs in Linden? Absolutely not. Sorry, guys, I'm not being overly dramatic here, but they don't have jobs in the country. Yet these Pakus in the PPP, suddenly they're jumping now to say, guess what? 100,000 jobs available in Guyana. Jobs for who? Jobs for the boys? Jobs for the girls? Jobs for the concubines? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but let's face reality. They have no jobs. Absolutely no jobs. What is this here now? What is this? Let's head to Linden. Let's jump in a minibus and head to Linden. They're not talking about the school that was supposed to be completed 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Nothing. Yet Priya Manikchan, she rushes out to these places. They suddenly believe in technical institutes. All of the technical schools and the institutions, they tore apart during the 23 years of the People's Progressive Party. And of which Priya Manikchan, prior to 2015, she was the Minister of Education. They didn't care about young people then, and they do not care about young people now. Who is going to be getting the contract for this here? Millions upon millions of dollars. But here is the gimmick. They're rushing into Linden now. They're marching into Linden, and they say work starts on Linden Technical Institute. Work starts on Linden Technical Institute. But this same lady, this same woman, Priya Manik Chan didn't go to see what's going on with the primary school, Bamia Primary School, that is incomplete. Shame on Priya Manik Chan, and shame on those guys who are part and parcel. Well, we can't say shame on the guys. Once you're a hustler, you got to hustle, you got to make your money. And if you can make the regime of these pakus in the regime, if you can make them pakus, well, make them pakus. The guys are taking the money. But nobody cares about whether those kids who are deprived, they have to walk miles to go to school. Their parents have to spend thousands of dollars every month to send them to school. But yet they gone into Linden, and they're saying work starts in Linden Technical Institute. Do they really care about technical institutes? Look at what they have done for the 23 years, Otto Martin. And I know this would have tickled Otto because he likes these technical schools and the institutions and so forth, because Otto oftentimes boasts and brag, and rightly so, that is where he got his training. Electrical work and all these different things. Not just Otto. I have an uncle, Michael, how are you? He always talks about trading school. He went to trading school, right? Back in the days. That is how these guys are being paid. Otto Martin's salary every year is over $240 something thousand as a result of the same training school. $240,000 Otto Martin makes every year as a result of training school. Unfortunately, the PPPC discontinued all of the trade schools in Guyana, all of the technical institutes in Guyana. That is what they have done. Take a look at Rose Hall. At Rose Hall Technical Institute, guess what? Lots of folks, lots of young people, hundreds upon hundreds of young people went through their training there. They're working in Guyana, in the Caribbean, outside of the Caribbean, in the US, in North America, South, wherever they go, Europe, wherever they go, they are making money right now. But the PPP for 2 decades deprived folks of that opportunity. Shame on these Pakus. Shame on them. All right, what else? 100,000 jobs, right? We already know what's happening with that. But hey, here's what I want us to do. I didn't say good night. I didn't say anything. I just got straight into the program, but it's okay. We'll save the good night for tomorrow. Because when you look around Guyana, billions upon billions of dollars, the question is, what are we going to say good night for? Whilst the night is good, yes, but, we could save that. What else I want to talk to you guys about? Let's go to Victoria. How many of you guys know Victoria Village? How many of you guys have gone to Victoria Village? Raise your hand. Let me see. How many of you guys have gone there? But guess what's happening in Guyana now? We have summer in Guyana. And all of us, we cannot wait for summer to over so that, guess what? Winter will be next. Fall and then winter. All of these things we have in Guyana. We have Halloween. We don't have Mashramani anymore. We hardly celebrate Mashramani for obvious reasons, right? Obvious reasons. But we have summer now in Guyana, guys. Summer break vacation. I have never heard of summer in Guyana. You hear about August holiday, right? But now we've elevated, we get Thanksgiving, we get Halloween, we get all sorts of celebrations in Guyana right now. Halloween, we have St. Patrick's Day, right? All those holidays we have in Guyana now. But look, summer camp right now, guys. Can't wait. I can't wait to send some winter coats to some of my relatives and friends in Guyana. Can't wait to send a winter coat for Lincoln Lewis. I can't wait to send a winter coat for Norris Witter, Forget about Freddie Kisuli. He freezes, you know. I can't wait to send winter coat. How many of you guys have ever sent like winter coats and winter boots? Look, Guyanese, one thing we got to give Guyanese credit, man. We got to give them credit. We have to. They're like Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel just go on like nothing that happened. Not never happened in life. He never spent no 13 years in a jail. He come out and nothing. Him not care what una say, but nothing. Vibes Cartel go on about his in business like nothing never happened. Like him never spent 13 years in a jail. Right? So he's out and it's like absolutely nothing has ever happened. And that's what's look. We gotta give Vibes Cartel. Forget about the circumstances under which he went there, whether he guilty or not is irrelevant. But him a go on like nothing happened. Every day he puts something out on TikTok. That's the region. Nothing happened, right? In Guyana, nothing goes on in Guyana. Oh, nothing good, that is. But Vibes Cartel, you give him credit. Every day, tattoo, see them tattoos. Yeah, baby. You love your baby. Come give me a kiss. Mwah. Some guy, he's going on like nothing happened. Vibes Cartel is funny, man. He's a funny guy. Come, baby. Make me give a kiss here, sir. Yeah. I feel my fiance that. I feel my wife that. I feel my baby that. Come here, girl. Yeah. And she's in the car and she said, hey, you said that they're real live on TV. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I'm a little funny sometimes, right? Yeah, you gotta smile at times. But guess what's happening in Guyana? On a serious note now, make me forget about Vibes Cartel from now. I'm gonna make a lot of money, right? Him just buy a brand new BMW. Him have the biggest show coming up in December. Yeah, you hear me? He knows how to market himself. Maybe we should send him to work at the opposition. Oops, Marcus, knocking at the opposition again. They need a PR guy like Vibes Cartel, right? Moving away from Vibes Cartel. Yeah. How many of you guys are thirsty? How many of you guys are thirsty right now? How many of you guys are thirsty? If you are thirsty, una best stay away from Guyana water right now. Me know must tell una, right? Stay away from Guyana water right now. Una hear me? Look at this. Even as a little boy growing up over 150 years ago, I have never seen this. Even trench water is better than this. And this is not trench water, you know. This is coming from the pipe. And young people have to drink this. The middle-aged people like Otto and Shoy and Garfield and Marlin and Monifa, they have to drink this. Old age folks like Patricia and Lorraine and Bernadette. And who else? Yolanda and Carl Miller and so forth. They have to drink this. Young people like me got to drink it too. And guess what? This is what we want to call Dubai. Little Dubai? Are you guys kidding me? Little Dubai? No wonder why people are losing weight so rapidly. 1 minute they're big, next minute they're slim, and they could put on a nice suit and they could put on a nice white dress. It is because of the water from the top. GWI water. Billions of dollars. Oil-rich economy. The fastest growing economy in the world. And look, take a look, guys. Take a look. This is not propaganda. Renee Mackenzie Talbot, It's not even diarrhea. This will give you worse than diarrhea. If you drink this water right now, trust me, you will be deformed. And let me give you an example of that. If you drink this water, and now we understand why this Paku behaves like this.
How we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Fuck, so let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, jump, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing, so big body can't wear it tight pants, big body jump.
Look, again, I'm saying to you guys, do not drink this water. You see a perfect example there? That is what it does to you and more. Shame on the PPP regime. Shame on those vagabonds in office. Billions upon billions of dollars. When the coalition was in office, we never had water like this. Never had water like this. Never had water like this. Never. Thanks to David Arthur Granger, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and the APNU-AFC coalition government. Thanks to them. Don't you guys miss those 5 years, right? Beautiful years. Clean water. People were boasting and bragging that under the PPPC regime for 20-something years, they couldn't get water upstairs, but it took the coalition to get into office, and they started getting water upstairs, the middle floor, the down floor, wherever it is, they're getting clean water too. Compliments of the coalition government. Electricity, blackouts rampant. I know. Those have been there. I know what the water was like. You couldn't drink the water. You couldn't bathe with the water. You couldn't even flush your toilet with the water. It was a waste of time under the PPP regime. Blackouts rampant. But yet now under this corrupt PPPC regime, billions of dollars, the richest or the fastest growing economy in the world. We're like Dubai. We're this, we're that. And look, you don't have jobs, cost of living. I. Like the young lady said. Cost of living, I. I'm not the one who's saying it. That's what the people are saying. You got to get a fellow for this, a fellow for that, a fellow for this, a fellow for that. That's what she's saying. She's saying it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You got to get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You got to get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
Or let's just be realistic. All of the man you gotta get. Don't ever leave out a goldie man.
How we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Fuck, so let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything.
That's what Guyana is all about right now, guys. A joke, mockery to the world. A bunch of corrupt officials. Most of them, when they travel to the US, they're stopped, they're searched, and whatever else. Most of them are afraid to travel to the US for obvious reasons. Most senior police officers of the Guyana Police Force are also afraid to travel. Most so-called businessmen are afraid to travel. And those who are not afraid to travel, it's because they can travel. It's either they've been sanctioned or their visas have been revoked. All manner of things happening in that country that's supposed to be blessed with oil, wealth, and all manner of things. I don't want to use the term that it seems as though it's more a curse now. The only curse we have in Guyana right now is the PPP regime. And those vagabonds who support, I'm not talking about the ordinary folks, those so-called overnight rich people, those vagabonds in the private sector commission, and those vagabonds who are disguised as businessmen, those money launderers, gold smugglers, gun runners, drug lords, and so forth. They're the ones who are benefiting, and at the same time, they are the ones who are destroying Guyana under the PPP regime. Let's go back to the water, guys. How many of you guys have ever seen? Let's be honest. I was raised up in the country, quarantine, beautiful Philippi and Alnis village. I bathed in trench, Alnis Trench, right across from Alnis Primary, between Big Alnis and Little Alnis. We bathed in that trench as little boys and some little girls. We bathed in that trench. The water wasn't like this. And there's trench water. We went to the back dam, till down by Alnis Reef and Middlewalk and those places. It wasn't like this. You could drink clean black water. This is dirtiness. This is nastiness. This here, I don't know what's going on. I mean, maybe this is the kind of water. This is the kind of water Jack Deere loves to drink, right? And it's easy for him to just drink and drink anything. So this here, they expect people to drink it. But like I said, Jack Deere is accustomed to drinking anything. So it's not surprising. They don't care about you, the ordinary people. And when I say the ordinary people, I mean all Guyanese, not just one set of people, all Guyanese. They don't care. They don't care about what the people in Manripo drink. They don't care what the people at Tiger Bay, Albistown, and all these things. They just don't care. You think they care about the people at Port Morant, Blackbush Polder, and so forth? No, they don't care. If they don't care about the folks in those areas that is supposedly predominantly PPP strong base area, you think they're going to care about the people in Linden, Half Mile, 1 Mile, First Alley, Second Alley, Poker Street, Watuka, and those places? You think they're going to care? No. You think they're going to care about the people in Kokwani or Aituni? No. Or the people in the Rupununi, the people in Bartica and those places, the people in Madhya? No, they don't care. All they care about is themselves. That's it. Friends and family. All of them. So all they could either put on a white dress, and I really do mean a white dress, and muddle around the place, walk around the place. And if they don't put on a white dress, they put on a nice red dress, and they stand up with their friends with another red outfit. And that's what they're doing with taxpayers' monies. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But this is what is happening. This is unhealthy. Unhealthy. And it's people are drinking it and they're becoming deformed. Here's another example.
So you said valid votes counts,
It's the water. I am serious, guys. It's the water. Let's go again, and I do mean it. Look at him. It's the water that's getting certain people buzzedy when you drink it.
So you said valid votes counts,
Guys, it's the water. Nasty, dirty. We can't even say dirty water, right? We got to be raw, dirty, nasty water. Shame on the PPP regime. Now let's head back to Victoria. Summer camp. They got a couple of the kids and they're off to summer camp. And guess who opened the opening ceremony? Frank Anthony in Victoria Village, a village that they have ignored, a village that they've discriminated against, A village that they have left, there's no job creation, there's nothing for the youths. And so one or two persons out there in Victoria decided that they're going to have summer camp. Can you guys believe it? Now, I'm happy for the kids, don't get me wrong. Summer camp? Who is it sang some song? I think it's Shaggy. It's a summertime or something, whatever, Shaggy, right? Summer camp, youth summer camp. And look who gone there to open it. Frank Anthony. Frank Anthony, guys. Dengue fever throughout the country. Policemen and women at the training school out at Adventure Village on the quarantine, right next to that big coca. Right next to the big coca. Guess what? Right next to the big coca at Adventure, that training school, police, men and women are complaining because scores of them got what? Dengue. Dengue fever. And Frank Anthony doesn't give a rat's you know what. School children are punishing in that country. And they don't care. But he goes to Victoria, a village that they ignored, a village that they basically bypassed, and they just gone there for the photographs. That is it. They snap a quick photo. Come, round up everybody. Look at Frank. Shame on Frank. Frank should not have been the minister still, even after COVID. And dozens of people died in that country as a result, during COVID time, as a result of negligence and corruption by the PPP regime. Sputnik vaccine and all these things. Frank cannot answer to those things, but because it's summer now in Guyana, it's summertime now in Guyana, they have summer camp. And Frank Anthony has gone there to open up this summer camp with youths. He now becomes the youth minister, youth sports and culture minister. You don't see, what's his name? Ramson Jr. there. Well, keep Kwame away from the little kids, especially little boys. Keep him far away from the little boys. We all understand why. Keep him as far as possible away from the little boys. But Frank Anthony, anyways, who in Victoria invited these people? What is going on? What's happening? All they care about is a quick photo, and they gone away. They disappear. Did he give them any taxpayers' money? Did he give them some computers? Did he give them some books? Did he give them some school or backpacks to return to school? No. He just went down there. Hi. Take some photographs, and that's all they believe. And they gone the way. Where are the leaders in Victoria? Why are they doing these sort of things? Why? Why are they allowing the oppressors and those who discriminate against them into these villages? Why? Why? The same for Hope Town. But it doesn't sound nice if you say Hope Town. It sounds better if you say the same for Hope Town. Who invited these Pakus into Hope Town? Now, I'm not saying that people are not allowed to go in communities and so forth, but you cannot invite oppressors into your communities. You cannot invite oppressors into your villages. You cannot do that. And we've got to stop doing bloody that. We've just got to stop it. It is not sending a good message for the villagers, and neither is it sending a good message for young people. What can Frank Anthony, what can he do to empower these young people? What can he do? All they want to do is to go into these communities and use the people in the villages and those communities. Use them. Well, look, here one. They're playing politics, right? It's cheap politics. That's what they're doing. I want to see the leaders of the opposition, those guys, those politicians in the opposition. I don't just want them to see them rolling up into Linden and say they have a rally. Oh, yeah. Rally in Linden. And then membership drive in Linden. And then they're done, they go to Buxton. And then when they're done with Buxton, they go to Albistown and so forth. Yeah, it's good that they're visiting those communities. I'm not talking about the PPP. I'm talking about those in the opposition, right? But I also want to see these chaps in the opposition. Nigel, are you listening? Mr. Norton? Good night, sir. Are you guys listening? All right. I don't just want to see them go in those communities. Go in Port Morant. Take a bunch of photographs with the people in Port Morant too. Don't just say that people are afraid, they don't want to be there. Go in. Go in. Do like what the corrupt PPP is doing. Go in. They're going into Linden. They're going into Oaktown. They're going into Victoria. They're going into Belladrum. You guys go into Blackbush Pola. Y'all go to Little Indian Skeldon. Y'all go Port Morant. Y'all go Monrepo. Y'all go Better Hope. Y'all go Lusignan. Y'all go to. Go till the top side on the quarantine. Corriverton. Go. Go into those communities as well, guys. Go in. Don't race each other to run into Linden, then you run into Buxton, and then you run into Albistown, and then you run over each other. I run over each other. Same set of opposition folks fighting for the same set of supporters. And who sign up and left the PNC and sign up for this and left this and sign up for that? It's confusion, guys. It's confusion. You're confusing your own support base. The PPP supporters, majority of them are upset. They're pissed off at the PPP. Go into them. Politics is not about you, So say, yeah, I'm going to join me. Go into the community. Talk to the people. Let them see that they all are welcome. Talk to them. Burnham did it. Others did it too. Burnham did it his way. I'm not saying that they can be, others can, as they say, follow pattern or emulate what Burnham did. No, they can't do it. Some may talk that, oh, Burnham, no. Burnham was a different kettle of fish. Y'all go into these communities. You're rushing to Linden for a rally. Go Port Morant for a rally. Ramjatan, Nigel Hughes, y'all go in Port Morant for a rally next weekend. Y'all go Blackbush Pola for a rally. Y'all go Corriverton for a rally. But no, they're going to go Buxton, they're going to go Albistown for a little rally. They're going to go Linden, and everybody fighting to take away everybody's little support base amongst the opposite. Oh, Father, let me see what's going on in the comment section, see who cussing me. There's cuss me, you know. There's cuss me. Nasty, there's cuss me. As can't sleep nighttime. As get up like with hiccup like. Because they cussing me. Nigel must say they're cussing me. Right? Good night to Mr. Nigel Hughes. Good night to Aubrey Norton. Good night to all the others there. You know, they're my friends, guys. It's politics. I want them to do what is really good. But they got to do better than that, man. They got to do better than that. The PPP supporters are upset. They are so upset at the PPP that we've got to play the politics right. Go into their communities. Take picture with them. Go Port Morant Market and sit down, walk around with your camera. The MP for that region and all these things. We need to see these people. It seems as though the only time we've seen these chaps. Nah, I can't drink like how the one does drink because y'all gonna mock me. Hey, guys, y'all ain't easy. The minute I drink my coffee, this is what y'all gonna do to me. Hawk! I just caught myself here for a moment. Y'all ain't gonna catch me. But a serious note. Let us touch on Region 6. The member of parliament for Region 6 is Pandit Jaiprashad. Pandit Jaiprashad, a relative of mine. Pandit Jaiprashad, good night to you. We need to see more of our MPs in those regions. We need to see active members of parliament. Now is the time to do it, guys. Walk around Port Morant Market. Let us see what is happening. Let us hear from the people. The people are speaking out. They're not afraid. It is our leaders who are basically planting that horrible seed in their heads that they are afraid. There are more PPP supporters speaking out now than ever before. And the opposition, they need to capitalize on that. Don't pussyfoot around and say, oh, they want come out, they want talk, they're frightened, they're frightened, this body frightened for protest, this body frightened for come out. Is everybody frightened? You kidding me? Take the camera and go this weekend, Saturday. Y'all go Port Morant Market. Mr. Aubrey Norton, let your crew take you down for a walk. Let MP Jai Prashad and the councillor out there in Skeldon, Anil, let them and others and other councillors there, let them take you guys, a team, take some of them MPs too. Some of them sleeping MPs in the opposition. Take them with you. Forget about who was Thing, who Harman, who Granger. Forget about that. Because you can't run an opposition with looking back who was this and who. You can't do that. Grab them up. Take them. Y'all go Port Morant Hospital Market. Stop by at Port Morant Hospital. Listen to the concerns of the people. Let us see. Walk around with the cameras. The people are going to threaten. Them go come and them go talk. Cost of living high. Fish price gone up. Kuras price gone up. Hassa price gone up. Tilapia gone up. Bora gone up. Okra gone up. Baigan gone up. Saijan Baji gone up. How many of you guys know Saijan Baji? I ain't from quarantine, so I never know Saijan Baji. Go and talk to the people. Go at Skeldon Market. Are you talk to the people? Go in Blackbush Polder, Sidonka Trench Corner. Go and watch them plant a beer and all these sort of things. If you want, go in and plant a beer with them too. Politics is not about sweet boy and sweet girl, where you sit in an air-conditioned office or your air-conditioned car and say, hello, I'm MP, I'm Shadow Minister. No, go underground, take off your boots. Walk on the ground with the people. Do what is necessary. Listen to the plight. Not an occasional splash here and splash there, as though you're the new splashman. You splash in and you splash out. Go with the people. Talk to the people. Listen to the people. Not just in, like I've said, in one set of community. Go in the communities. Go in. If you want, I will come back right there to Guyana and walk with you guys, especially on the quarantine. I just hope nobody ain't promised to marry still around there, right? But I will walk with you guys. We need walkers, not talkers. We need action-oriented politicians, not politicians who are afraid to make decisions. Not politicians who are just want to be politically correct. We need action-oriented politicians. We need brave politicians. We don't need politicians and members of parliament who only want to be in there because of pension or because of their monthly stipend, salary. Because anything close to $300,000 a month is not stipend. It's not stipend. And if you guys want me to be there in Guyana to walk with you guys at Port Morant Market, walk with you guys so you could hear the concerns of the people at Port Morant Market, oh my gosh, man. Oh, them people are crying every day. Things bad in the market is just terrible. They got to come out from the market and go on the road. That is what they got to do. And even when they're on the road, things rough. Go to New Amsterdam market and see the condition of the market. Compliments of the illegal, the corrupt, racist PPP regime. That is what people are going through in Guyana. Go to Mackenzie market. See what's happening there. Thankfully, some citizens have decided that they're going to assist with cleaning up. Theodore Adams and a couple other guys there. If you remember a couple of their names, please type it and I'll call them. I'll acknowledge Conan and those guys. Congratulations to them. These citizens, private citizens, have to do things on their own because you have a government that discriminates against them. Hold back hundreds of millions of dollars from subvention, thinking that the money belongs to Irfan Ali or Jack Dale. The moment the daddy dead and left all the money. Well, in the case of Irfan Ali, his parents are still alive, and leave them out of the equation, not calling that on them. But para Jack Dale, mom and daddy done dead and gone. And he believes as though that the prescription, that he has prescriptive rights for Guyana. Y'all got to stop making the Paku believe that he can intimidate and drive fear on the people. You got to stop horrible. You got to confront these guys. You got to confront these guys. They're a bunch of vagabonds, a bunch of bandits. That is what they are. Wisma Market used to be so beautiful under the PNC, under Bornham, under Hoyt, but it started to deteriorate. But as soon as the PPP got into office, boom, things shut down in Linden, crippled, economically and otherwise crippled. You go to New Amsterdam, same thing. From Rosignol to New Amsterdam through the Stelling, beautiful. Everybody used to survive. Used to have fun. Even on Turani boat, you sit down, you feel like you're there in New York. Right? You sit down in a boat and it used to feel so nice. Thing in, and them chaps come and sell their plantain chips, and who is selling fudge, and some banners do their stuff within, and blind man come wrong. Next thing you know, he collect his money, gone in the bathroom, the coffee glasses, something. It was fun. But the PPP took all of that away, crippled the tongue of New Amsterdam, cripple it economically, crippled it. He put a long, long bridge, run it straight up, you know where, a long, long bridge that should be called the Jack Day Passage. And the shorter version of the bridge, stronger and cheaper, he doesn't want that. Instead, Jack Day put the bridge at the mouth, till in the mouth. He put a long, long thing straight in the mouth. We'll take a commercial break and be right back.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Su Jurong?
Su? Oh, Su? My relationship? Nothing. He's a tenant in my place, yeah.
And he's a good friend of yours?
Yeah.
You know, right at the mouth of the Berbice River, you put a bridge there? How long that bridge is going to last? Real engineers were advising them to put the bridge closer to Stanley Tongue area, shorter and better and cheaper. But no. They wanted to stifle New Amsterdam. And so they did. They stifled New Amsterdam, put hundreds of people out of business, of jobs, and all of those sort of things. And so New Amsterdam became it was like a ghost town under the PPP regime. A ghost town. To some extent, the coalition tried to revive that town. Good job to the coalition again. Lots of kudos to the coalition, you know. Lots of kudos. Lots and lots of kudos, guys. They made some errors too, you know, but lots of kudos. Can't forget that. Lots of kudos. New Amsterdam, I recall New Amsterdam was like where? New Amsterdam was like foreign. Foreign. You go to New Amsterdam, I used to like the ice cream, the cone as a little boy. You go Main Street and Pitt Street and them things, you feel big, you know. This time you get your sharp pass, you get time book, then you can't wait to go back in Mosquito and Philippi their allness, right? But it was beautiful. Compliments of the PNC, Bornham government, Hoyt. And then as soon as the PPP got into office, they started to kill all these places. All these places they start to kill. And when they don't kill all the economic lifeline of those places, they started to kill people under Jack Day. They started to slaughter hundreds of people, kill them out, shoot them out. Introduce drugs into communities, all manner of things. Guyana's never had so much drug addicts as they've had under the PPP regime. all of these things, guys. And some of y'all still believe that the PPP cares about Guyana? You've got to be kidding. You couldn't be serious at all. Let's go back for those of you who just joined us. Let's take a drink. Do you think Jack Deal is going to drink this water? Well, I take that question back. Sorry. I shouldn't be doing that tonight on this show. But do you think Irfan Ali will drink this water? Forget about Kwame. We already know what's going on there. But do you think Irfan Ali will drink this water, would give his family this water to drink? Do you think they will bathe with this water? Do you think they'll wash their hands with this water? No, they wouldn't. But guess what, folks? Guess what? Where is Auntie Babita? Is she watching tonight? Where is my friend Kausila? Is she watching tonight? Where is Waveney? Where is Daphne? Where are they? But you know what? Marcia Jackman and all of you, Ray Mingo, Garaway, Desiree Smart, Felix, James, and all of you guys, Andrea D and Gladys Prasad and Frank Ross and all of you guys, they want you guys to drink this water. Your family got to drink this water. Abby Picnic got to drink this water. Auntie and uncle at Uncle Eddie's home got to drink this water, bathe with this water. The people at the Palms got to do that. The people in Pleasance got to do that. They're forced to do these things, right, Wayne Caesar? Wayne, if you call those people at Pleasance and ask them what kind of water they get for drink, they will tell you. It is no good, James and Fideli Albert. You think the people at Evesham or Epsom or Brighton or Kilturn or Bengal and those places, you think they have no other choice. If they can't afford bottled water, they have no other choice, guys. No other choice. Shame on the corrupt PPP regime. Shame on them. And that is why I want the opposition folks, guys, back to the opposition folks. I want them to go into predominantly PPP support areas. The people need help. The people need to hear from you guys. Don't dodge them. Don't think that they're afraid to speak out. I know of those communities. I'm from the quarantine, so to speak, born in Lindham, but from the quarantine. I know those villages. Them attack. Every day we talk to them on phone. They call, they complain. They're not afraid. Look why. Lots of folks who you may assume are afraid to speak out. They're not afraid. Take a look.
Yeah, my name is Jacinti Kaldata Francis Vietnam. And since 1965, I become a voter. And I always place my ex next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.
Namo. Auntie Data said, namo. Do you know how many other villages have scores of Auntie Data? Scores of Auntie Data. And scores of Dilip. Namo. Y'all go into those communities, guys. Don't let those folks who feel neglected and who feel as though they're being basically disrespected by the PPP regime. Don't let them feel that the opposition doesn't care about them. Y'all go into every community. Go in at Port Morant. Go down that street between where the hospital is, right opposite where Rup Mahal Cinema used to be. And that street there, that little curve there by the hospital, they get the Gamandis them, and they have others there. Go down there, guys. Talk to the people. Go Missy B. You got Teen. You go Bloomfield, go where the Minister of Agriculture come from, and I go hear people talking about him. Friends and cronies, massive level of corruption. Y'all walk through Bloomfield and listen to what their own villagers, his own village people at Bloomfield talking about Mustafa. Go and listen. How they get rich overnight. And them attack to people rough. Y'all go into those communities. Go Letterkenny, go Arkline, go Wim Waterside, and talk to the people there. Well, the AFC claim that they get the, we don't see not even the AFC in those areas. Some of them going to say, no word, Ben Job, we doing things quietly. Politics is not about doing things quietly. It's just like on the quarantine. If you know you like somebody and you're riding your bike, you can't ride your bike and down your head and think right past her. Your actions speak louder than word. You can't do things quietly. You got to pass, you got to wave your cheesecloth, or you got to make sure you comb your hair right in front of your house when you're passing. So politics, sorry about that example, guys. Right? Sorry about that. Sometimes I need 6 lashes from Miss Stewart, right? Norma Stewart from Winifred Gaskin, or Mr. Ross from Alice Primary, or Teacher Peggy. Naughty Mark, right? But politics is not where some of these opposition politicians, don't worry, Ben Sharp, we are doing things, But if you're doing things, let us see, let us hear. I'm not saying everything we got to see and hear, but politics is not about just a silencer. And everything is about secrecy. We're doing this, we're doing that. But if we do this, the PPP, the supporters frightened to come out, or we can't protest because we have a strategy. Let's take a commercial break, guys. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more of Straight Up on 107.1 FM.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You got to get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You got to get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
Well, yeah, I'll get those 3. Don't forget, hey, I'm in the house, guys. King Von Mick, King Vimac, and all. I'm in the house, Yadika. I'm here. 3, make it 4. That's how Guyana is running. Shame and disgrace under the PPP regime. Shame and disgrace. And then Paku gonna come at his so-called press conference and talk all kind of dotishness on Thursday. All manner of things. All dotishness. Let's see what's happening here now. What is this? Oh, so the opposition issued a statement. Again, I love protests. I love protests. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why some people don't like protests. There's no excuse, none whatsoever. None. Don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. There is no excuse for not protesting. There could be no other strategy better than a good mass protest. Now take a look at this here. Crow, he is the minister, the senior minister of housing. So he says here, he denies. Of course, he's going to deny opposition allegations over Mokka Arcadia land. Now, this is what happened. We all know this. The PPP went into Mokka. They bulldozed the people's lands. They put police on the people. They beat the people up. And they took away their land so that they can give it to their friends and cronies. That is what the corrupt PPP has done. And so now they're distributing the land to their friends and cronies and their family members and their concubines. And for those men in the so-called, in the PPP regime, they're giving it to their men as well. That is what's going on in the PPP regime. But I don't know why the people of Mokka, and around the country should have been shut down. The minute they did that to the people of Mokka, the country should have been shut down. Shut down. But people don't really want to shut the country down, man. Politics is nice boy. soft boy politics. You don't protest. You just sit back and allow the system to work, right? Throw back, cock up your foot, as they say in Guyana, and allow the system to work. Don't worry, Ben Sharp. Don't worry, the others. The system is going to work, right? Let the system work. And then forget about protest. We don't have time with protest. No, 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 no. Because if we protest, things going to look bad. The PPP can blame we with the PPP can this. Everything is the PPP can that, the PPP can this. The PPP can that, the PPP can this. Forget about that. That's according to them. And then they're going to want to rally. Oh, y'all come to our rally. Rally around the West Indies. Y'all come. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. I'm out of here, guys. Y'all wake up. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. The PPP is up against the ropes. They're being beaten, mainly by social media, not by the politicians, most of whom they're being paid to do a job. But we can't see three-quarters of them. I bet right now, where's the MP? Well, they get 2 MPs in Linden. I'm not picking on Linden or Region 10, mind you. But we hardly see them in Ituni, we hardly see them in Kokwani, we hardly see them in Old England and around the place. But occasionally we see Jermaine Figueroa doing a little distribution stuff because we voted for Jermaine to do little handouts on behalf of a charitable organization. All right? Thank you, though, Jermaine. But Jermaine, we didn't vote for you to be an MP to do charitable work for a charitable organization. That's not what we voted for you for. Jermaine Bomb's gonna raise, but it's my friend still. But the other MP in Linden. When last year I heard from that guy, Devon Sears, is that it? When was the last time they're out there championing causes and these sort of things? We hardly see them. But you're going to see Devon Sears when Nigel and them go up Linden for the rally. Yeah. Devon going to be there. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. What's wrong with me tonight, guys? Right? But that is what they're going to do. But outside of that, you don't see them, you don't hear them, you don't, oh my gosh. Where are the other MPs? Where are they? They like sweet buy and sweet gal walk, right? But when you talk the vex, you don't see them. They had a protest in front of GCOM today. How many of them gone out there? They mean get time. Y'all think they get time? No wonder why the PPP is so brave to do what they're doing. Because they're not getting the kind of fight that they should be getting. They're not getting the kind of fight back they should be getting. Yaga. As soon as I'm off of here, guess what? As soon as I'm off of here, hear what Vanessa Rose. Hi, Vanessa Rose. Hear what Vanessa Rose me knows what she telling me. But this one more people, Veronica Rose. Veronica Rose said, how you know and you is in New York? How I know what, Veronica Rose? What? Were you asking me? How I know what, Veronica? Come on, Veronica, respond to me. How I know what? Because I there in New York, me don't know nothing? Is that what you're trying to say, Veronica? Or is somebody else abusing it? It's got to be somebody else abusing it. It couldn't be me, Veronica. No. It couldn't be me. How Auntie Veronica Rose? Well, it couldn't be me. It's somebody else you got to be talking to. You got to be talking to Francine or somebody else or not me. Not me. You couldn't be talking to me. It better not be me. All right. Hey, what else? Look what's happening there. Man wanted in relation to computer forgery. Computer forgery? This man forged a computer? Come, you guys tell me what's going on. Huh? Man wanted in relation to oh, those guys. Oh, Father. Man wanted in relation to computer forgery. What exactly is computer forgery? Miss Booker, Tony Hack, John C. Paul, and all of you guys, Yudeka, Donald Spellin, all of you guys, tell me right now, Jamal Aziz, computer forgery? Computer forgery? Okay, so he's wanted for computer forgery. Where? I don't know, hear what they're doing. I bet they put this wanted bulletin for this young man, and they're going to try to put the blame on the opposition. That some computer, I don't know what I mean by forgery, but this thing smelled fishy to me. It smelled fishy to me. Fishy, big fat fish. Well, this is what this is. This is a, right, sorry. This is fishy. Watch them put the blame on the opposition. Watch. But they're not going to tell you about this here. They're not going to tell you about her. They're not. No, they're not going to tell you she recently resigned from the Ministry of Human Services as the permanent secretary sometime in July. She resigned, but Jack they didn't want to say why. But serious allegations, mind you, allegations of corruption in that ministry, pension book, pension fraud, all manner of things, allegations upon allegations upon allegations. But Jagdev, as usual, he's quiet. Irfan Ali is quiet. They're all quiet. The Minister of Human Services, Vindhya Prasad, quiet. But this woman, Prema Rupnarayan, the wife of Romel Rupnarayan, a flatfoot hustler for the PPP. These folks, supposedly, they get rich, right? Supposedly. I'm not sure if they come to the US or they travel to the US. Maybe their phones will be taken away too unquestioned. Who knows? Who knows, mind you? So GRDB, $400 million fraud she was charged with, along with two others, in 2017. And then when the PPP got installed, suddenly dismissed, no evidence, no nothing. It dismissed and they gone. And so when they got installed, guess what? She became permanent secretary in the Ministry of Human Services. And then you hear allegations of pension fraud. I'm not sure whether she is part of it. I don't know. But the fact that she has resigned in light of massive pension fraud at the Ministry of Human Services. And so today, according to a source, we heard that Prema Rupnarayan is now the HR manager at the Guyana Revenue Authority, GRA. But I'm not going to say GRA to that. I'm going to say OMG. What's OMG, guys? Come on. You young people out there, what's OMG? I don't know what OMG is. Brenda Casey doesn't know what OMG is. Ingrid Armstrong doesn't know what OMG is. John C. Paul was yet, he doesn't even know what LOL means. But OMG. That's what's happening in Guyana. Shame on the PPP regime. So, Roxanne Myers, they've been persecuting this woman, persecuting her and others. Jagde called all sorts of names, all sorts of stuff. Hostage. He said so many derogatory things against people, including Roxanne Myers. But yet the court ruled that nothing defamatory. So Jagdeo can say anything he wants to say about anybody. Anything. And the court allows him to get away with those sort of things. So today's ruling is not surprise. Go check the article out, check the judge out, and you'll understand. I'm not surprised at these rulings. Not surprised at these rulings at all. Just not surprised. But, you know, it is what it is for now, right? It is what it is. Roxanne, continue to stay strong. They locked this woman up. They arrested her, locked her up. They're persecuting her. Shame on these vagabonds in the PPP regime. Shame on these crooks. Shame on these racist bandits in the PPP regime. Shame on them. I've got to go, guys. 18 minutes after 10 o'clock. I've got to go. I've got to go. I'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time, right here on 107.1 FM. Notice Burke got them a little busy. They got Burke a little busy. Burke lashing back. They lashing back. Burke lashing back. It's good lashing back. But let me say this briefly. The PPP has no moral authority to talk about crimes and corruption. They can't. They have no moral authority. None of them in the PPP. In fact, most of them, if not all of them, are on a watch list of some law enforcement agency or the other in the United States of America. Almost all of them are on a watch list. That is why most of them are afraid to travel to the U.S. Y'all come. I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Remember, be careful what you drink. Do not drink the pipe water in Guyana. Guess who is running GWI? Sheikh Bach. Y'all remember Sheikh Bach, the Minister of Housing? He is back there at GWI. Why don't we just try to get an audit done at GWI and find out the corruption at GWI stinks. It's worse than this water that they're giving people. I don't know. Y'all got to do more than just praying for Guyana. And as we approach summer in Guyana, pray for our young people too. Don't allow them to be brainwashed by vagabonds, political vagabonds, vampires, and bandits. I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. See y'all later. God bless.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup, and what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.
So if I got children, I must suffer them to take what I don't want to eat to myself. That is totally wrong.
What?
And the parents got to stand up.
Rhonda, really thank you for taking time out. I'm not going to let you go now. I know you're a very brave person. You're out there in front of GCOM. We're not seeing a lot of people out there, but give us an update on the protests every week in front of GCOM.
Tuesday we had 8 persons. Essentially.
One second, Rhonda. I kind of like, honestly, I like that laugh. I'm going to rephrase, I'm going to ask the question again. And
man, don't make me laugh, man. I tell you.
Rhonda, 1 second. 1 second, Rhonda. I'll ask you the question again. Rhonda, can you give us an update on the protest in front of GCOM?